The next segment is going to be the digital showcase. We've done this before. If you want to network or communicate with the entrepreneurs in any way, they will be available here till the end of the day. And the Who is entrepreneurs who have started their companies alive for under 2 years, give or take, and they will have 3 minutes to show you what they've done. And if you feel interest in any way, be it an investor, an employee, a customer, please contact them today before you leave. So let's have the first entrepreneur on stage. Give him a hand, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? I am Magnus Olsson. I'm one of the co-founders of Careem. And it's a pleasure to be back. We were here last year, and amazing to be back. This is a great venue and a great conference. And I want to give you a very brief update about Careem today. For those who don't know Careem, let me just give you the 30-second pitch. Careem is basically a car booking service where you can use our mobile apps, our website, or our call center to call us and make a booking. We are currently in 7 cities across the Middle East, and we offer both pre-scheduled services and on-demand services. So, I want the car right now to come pick me up. Our core value proposition is reliability and high quality. You don't have to worry about the normal things that you worry about when you travel in the Middle East. Locations, drivers getting lost, drivers running late, quality of the car, safety, etc. And you also don't have to worry about cash. We do credit card payments, thanks to MasterCard and others. And we also support corporate invoicing for corporate customers. That's in essence what Careem is. Now, since we were here last year, for those who know us from before, we have basically been spending 1 full year just scaling aggressively. And I'm very proud to be here today to present some of those stats of where we have come. When we were here last year, we were in 3 cities. We are now in 7 cities in the Middle East. We're in the UAE, we're in Saudi Arabia, we're in Qatar, and we recently opened in Bahrain. The team has grown from, I think we were about 20 people last year. Now we are about 50. Last year we had a couple of 100 drivers. We are now having more than 2,500 drivers across our network in these 7 cities. And I am very happy to announce that very recently we crossed the 50,000 customer level. Now, this is a conference about tech. This is a mobile conference. We are currently on 5 mobile platforms. We are on, obviously, iPhone, Android. Microsoft helped us recently to move on to Windows apps. We are on BlackBerry, and we have a mobile web. And, MasterCard was, Aaron was talking about 65,000 transactions per minute, I think. We can announce that we do 250 trips in parallel. That equates to maybe about, on average, a trip per minute. But one of the 65,000 is us. And we do this while we remain very committed to quality. On 99.3% of the cases, we are on time, and we have a very high average rating of 4.7. I wanted to give you 1 second more about why Careem. Those of you who speak Arabic knows that Careem in Arabic means generous. Careem is our values. We want to be Careem with our customers. We want to build the best customer service in the region. We want to be Careem with the drivers. These guys come from a very humble background. We're trying to make their lives better. And we want to be Careem with the team that is helping us build this. And we also believe that those values reflect in how we differentiate. We do customer service. If we have to get out ourselves and drive the car, we do it. We customize. We learn from the market what is required. In Saudi Arabia, for example, women are not driving. They want to have a car not on demand, not later. They want to have a car every single day to take their kids to school or every single day to go to work. So we launched Careem Repeat, which is basically a repeat product. So we learn from the market and we implement. And lastly, we all want to be a cool tech company, but it's not always pretty. You have to get your hands dirty. Again, in Saudi Arabia, in Bahrain, we buy clothes for the drivers, for them to look representable when you get in the car. What can you expect from us in the future? More choice. We give you first-class cars, economy cars, business cars, more places. Bahrain was last week. We're opening a new city in a few weeks, and more products. Some of you might already have seen the email, Kareem Cash. Come talk to us in our booth. This is the latest and coolest thing. And lastly, 20% off, hashtag ArabNet. Thank you so much.
Hello. So, people talk too much. And with the penetration of social media in our society, they move their talk to the social media. So they talk about your brands, your product, your TV campaign, public news, or politics. So brands need to listen to social media. They need to listen to manage their online repetition, to enhance their customer service, and to study the customer behavior. So that's why we created Crowd Analyzer. Crowd Analyzer is an online platform that helps brands and agencies to analyze, search, and monitor what's going on social media. We can understand Egyptian dialect and Gulf dialect and standard dialect, as well as the English in our analysis. When we start Crowd Analyzer, we found that we have awesome competitors. They have amazing and colorful charts with deep analysis, but there is a gap. The gap is in the raw data. If you're trying to do analysis and you build all your analysis on the wrong data, you know the results. Especially when you're working with the Arabic language, with one word might have two or more different meanings. So we created an algorithm called Relevancy Detector. This algorithm can understand the meaning of the word based on the context. So we're making sure that we are exactly delivering you what you're looking for. Let's give you an example. Su means market. So if Su is trying to get the social media monitoring using one of our competitors, they will get 89% irrelevant data, which is 400,000 mentions a month. Imagine if they want to do this manually. So Su is one of our clients. We got them exactly the 11% that they are looking for. On top of that, we're doing sentiment analysis on different dialects, and we do dialect detection, all automated. So let me give you a brief about the journey of Crowd Analyzer. We started September 2013. We came to Dubai. We got enrolled in accelerator program by DB World called Turn8. We graduated January 2014. We launched our beta version March 2014. We have 25 clients in our pipeline. We won 4 competitions in a row, either first or second place. We got featured in many magazines like Bloomberg Business Week or Wall Street Journal. And we heavily announced that we closed our first round of fund, which is $500,000, and now we're having paying clients. If you're interested to know more about Crowd Analyzer, to take a look and have a demo with our platform, please come and visit us in our booth. Thank you.
Hi. We work in social media, and it's all about stories. And this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to tell you a little story about this girl. She is a marketeer working in Saudi Arabia, and every day she woke up in the morning, went to work at a big corporate, and wrote ads and worked in social media. And the ads she wrote were not exactly very good. Not that they were bad per se, but they were not localized to the culture. They were irrelevant, they were tacky, they were bad buns, and they were localized last minute, which is a lot of what we see right now in Saudi Arabia. So one day she decided to wake up, quit her job, and become an entrepreneur. And that's what she did. Because garages were not local enough, and local was very important to us, she started working from her house, or actually what we call in Saudi Arabia, Mgallat. And she started a company along with literally one employee that she had met in a sushi bar, out of all places. With this employee, they together went to create Eatree. Eatree is a digital solution agency that specializes in offering localized solutions for local, regional, and multinational brands. What started with 2 employees and 1 client in 2011 is now a company of 35 employees and an array of different clients, from local brands like Shawarma to regional partners like Careem, who I'm happy to see are doing so well, and big brands like General Electric. And what are we looking for right now? We're not looking for investment. We're looking to grow and learn further and work with more partners regionally and locally. So if you have any questions, please visit us or outside. And that's the story we have for you today. Thanks.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Is the mic on? Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is George, and I'm the creator and co-founder of Blackbox, the social media photo booth. I'm sure most of you are Instagram users, and probably all of you are Twitter users. So what Blackbox is, it's a photo booth, or a printer, if you may say, that's directly linked and triggered by a hashtag or a location tag. Our business model is based on clients renting the photo booth from us. They rent it for all kinds of events, such as brand activations, corporate events, concerts, weddings, even festival conferences. So what happens during an event? What you do is you upload a photo and you put it on Instagram or Twitter or whatever social media service you like to use, but we focus on Instagram, Twitter mostly. After that, you use the tag that the client chooses. This tag is usually custom and it's the one he wants to promote the most. After you use this hashtag, Blackbox automatically picks up the photo from the service and automatically prints it in less than a minute. So you can keep the souvenir and you take the photo right after you upload it to Instagram. This is what the photo looks like. It can be completely branded. You can add your logo, you can add a caption, you have your username on top, and the date of the event. So how does the client benefit from all of this? What do we do? Why do we want to work with them? What the client does, what we do is we create an incentive for people to post on Instagram and on Twitter. This incentive lets them promote your product for you rather than having the brand promote the product itself. It's much more effective advertising. For me personally, I'm much more influenced by what my friends do or what products they use rather than watching a direct ad on Facebook or TV by the same brand. So we basically like to think of it as a word-of-mouth generator, and we make sure that we increase the presence in social media for the brand and for the client. And we also like to make sure that the client knows that he's getting this benefit. So what we do is, after every event, we provide an analytics report. This report includes everything from impressions to likes, comments, everything that can show how effective Blackbox was at the event. We've been operating for 9 months now, and we've worked with the best brands in the world. We're proud to say we worked with Red Bull, Neutrogena, Absolut, and the client list keeps getting bigger and bigger. So for you to get a better picture, this is what the photo booth looks like. We're trying to go for a clean look, just so that it doesn't get in the way of the venue or the event, even though you can always brand this screen to fit into the venue so that you be consistent with the branding values of any client. And you can also get creative with the photos and the distribution. Some people like to make photo walls out of the photos, and all the people come and try to pick up their portraits. This is what the Polaroid looks like. It just drops right into the box after their photo is uploaded. So what we're trying to do here is we're bridging the gap between the digital market and the physical market. What we're doing is we turn your screen into a handmade copy that you can keep in your hands and turn it into a tangible memory. So this is our hashtag. I'd like to have all of you try to upload to Instagram a photo and use this hashtag, and you can just come and pick it up from our booth later on. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Last year at Jerusalem, I was working with one of my clients, Reverend Garo, at Armenian Patriarch, on manuscript management system. At that time, he was telling me how hard it is to manage the Patriarchic property portfolio from 3 remote offices with only 5 people. It was expensive and time-consuming process. Commute, meeting with tenants, rent collection, and maintenance requests becomes a true nightmare. By the time they become distracted and frustrated, they was using paperworks, Windows-based property management system, a separated financial management system, which is extremely inefficient. My market research solutions didn't meet with the needs of Reverend Pakrad, and then I come up with Bruno State. Our first deal with Reverend Garo generated around $70,000 for us. Bruno State allows landlords and property management companies to build their own property portfolio. We have a very flexible lease management feature with integrated billing system. Also, we have we also integrated the system with listing portals to increase the occupancy rates of vacant units and allow seamless units listings. Bruno State have dynamic reports with rich insights. It allows the users to see how their property portfolio is doing. It allows also for master planning, and we have an integrated financial system. Bruno State is cloud-based. It keeps everything organized and accessible anytime from anywhere. As you know, real estate industry in Middle East is booming, and investing in real estate is very common culture. For example, in Jordan, by the end of the third quarter last year, the total value of inbound real estate transaction was 4.8 billion Jordan dinars, with a 23% growth from the year before. So far, we are targeting the property managers and landlords, and we are looking forward bringing the real estate brokers into the system and disrupt the real estate transaction. My name is Hudayf Affane. I'm the founder and CEO of Bruno State. This is my third venture, and I have more than 10 years of experience in the ICT industry, and I delivered many successful projects in the local and the US market. We are looking for a marketing director in the UAE, so if you are interested or knows anyone, please let's meet and talk about it. We have a freemium business model. For users with less than 10 units, they will use the system for free. With people with more than that will pay a subscription fees starting from $4 to $9 per unit per month and $10 per user per month. We found that other systems are more focused about listings and brokers, and we found that many of the property management products we found in the global market are specific for are targeting specific markets like US and Canada. and some of them are based in expensive and complex CRM or ERP platforms. So far, we have first beta product. We have one client with more than 70. One of our clients have more than 1,700 units, and we have an agreement with the Palestinian Bar Association because lawyers in Palestine are highly engaged in the real estate industry, and we will put Bruno State in general availability by the end of this month. Please, if you have questions, drop by our booth next to the Hall C. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Ala Ad-Din. I'm the founder and CEO of 2CVs.com. I'm going to begin my presentation today with a short story. While I was living in Australia, I noticed that an oil and gas employer in the GCC, a large oil and gas employer in the GCC, was relying on one recruitment agency in Australia to source all of their candidates. I'm talking about sourcing petroleum engineers, sourcing doctors, accountants, and IT staff. And I thought that was a bit of a shame because in Australia we have excellent recruitment agencies that specialize in the oil and gas industry, and then other agencies that do IT or accounting. And I thought, could this recruitment agency that they're using in Australia possibly be specialized in every single industry that's out there in the market? Very highly unlikely. And so that sparked my idea of 2CVs. Now, I did a bit of research, and I found that employers don't like to sign too many contracts with too many recruitment agencies overseas because each recruitment agency could have its own set of terms and conditions. Not only that, but if they were to work with so many recruitment agencies, it's going to be challenging for them to manage a high influx of communication back and forth from all those agencies, and being able to manage the flow of CVs from all those recruiters is going to be a nightmare. So I created 2CVs. I built a network of specialized recruitment agencies all over the world, where employers can sign one contract with us, and we can engage recruitment agency from any country of their choice, and only the specialized agencies that know exactly the industry of the job function that they are advertising. So this streamlined their communication, the flow of CVs, and obviously the contracting process. So for that purpose, I created 2CVs, an online platform that facilitates this process. And I established a partnership with Dubai Silicon Oasis in order to get the word out there and also to get financed for the project. And by doing all this, the customers came. Today, 2CV serves some of the largest employers in oil and gas, healthcare, engineering, automotive, and the retail industry. It was a pleasure presenting to you today, and please feel free to contact us on the details below. Thank you.